Do not throw Nigeria into war. Coup is not something that we should all call for. This was what the celebrant said after the former chief, one of the justices at the Supreme Court, Mary Odili, where went to give a speech, as well as most lawyers, they greet the occasion, to celebrate the learned colleague as he attained 20 years in as a senior advocate of Nigeria. He made this comment regarding what Mary Odili said, what Jonathan have said in the past, warning politicians to be careful. And if you look at how coup after coup has been happening in Africa lately, especially in West Africa, they are calling, if you continue with this monumental of high level of corruption in Nigeria, as well as rigging of election, and as well as declaring somebody who never won the election as the winner of the election, then what are you doing? You are inviting coup into the country. And as it stands right now, it is obvious to everyone that what happened in Nigeria on the 25th of February 2023 was nothing but a civilian coup, because it is something that we can see, because as of today, when they announced that the judgment for the election will be held on the 6th of September, we could see how the military are everywhere, try to stop people from moving into the capital of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Abuja. And this is as a result of, if you ask many Nigerians today, they will tell you it's as a result of the fact that they are about to declare who never won the election. So therefore, they are trying to stop people from going out, because they are scared if anything like protests happen, it will lead to probably an unrest in the country. The country is not resting. The country is actually in a state of unrest. There is anarchy already in the country, just that it has not been activated 100%. Because in a country where the insecurity is at its peak, the hunger is at its peak, inflation is at its peak, everything is at its peak. So what do you expect from the masses? Everybody is angry. It's just like, a petrol or a gas that has been let loose. It's just a matter of a little crash, a spark, and then there will be an explosion. That is what Nigeria is sitting upon right now. And any provocation by the military or by a police or any security agencies going forward after the declaration of whatever the judges are going to give tomorrow, only God knows what will happen. But we know everybody is hoping that nothing wrong happen tomorrow or after tomorrow, after they might have declared whatever they intended to declare. But let me allow you to watch this video by this learned colleague and hear what he said vividly as to this issue of coup that is happening in Africa, and warning to the judicial system and Nigerian politicians to be careful. As
something happened recently, and I felt so bad, and my heart bleeds for this country. Remember, about 4 days ago, we had the news that there was another coup in Gabon. We saw the flash, and I forwarded to a few friends that are close to me. Someone responded, of course, I won't mention the name, that I wish that the coupists in Gabon can come into Nigeria and help us with our situation. But you see, I also listened to what President Jonathan said recently, that we should all be careful in this country, particularly politicians, that the young ones know their rights to the extent that anything can happen. And what happened during the NSAS, they almost got there. Now, I also listened to Babangida. If you look at, I think, AIT, you will see every now and then his interview with the press, and he was narrating and chronicling the reasons why in most jurisdictions coup d'etats do come up. One, principally because of corruption, and also probably because of electoral rigging. Well, like we were told by the keynote speaker, or the guest speaker, or the guest baby, you see, coup or war, it's like football. You don't know who will win and who will lose. It's like biscuit, you don't know where it will crack. Anybody can be the victim. Nobody should wish for any coup or any war. And even what happened in the past, in the 60s, we are yet to come out of that. So the effect is still colossal, negative effect for that matter. So this is my feeling about that. We were told by Abraham Lincoln that the best way or the fastest way to destroy a nation is by dividing it. I don't think any one of us here would like Nigeria to be divided. Nobody will wish Nigeria to be divided, despite the fact that we've been told the history of how the colonial masters brought us together, now under one geographical entity called Nigeria, despite all kinds of differences. But that notwithstanding, we as believers in our destinies, we still accept being together, and I think we should work on being together. After all, we all hail from God, from the same Adam and Eve, despite whatever primordial differences we may be having among ourselves. I remember also Bob Cassidy did say that we all have to have hands on deck, because if we don't do that, it's a question of time. The successes that we already have will be erased, and we'll find ourselves back to the drawing board, back to square one, as if nothing has happened. So we must remember, as Nigerians, as elites, that nobody will do for us but we ourselves. So I think that's the clear message, which was put across to us lucidly by way of a very good and qualitative presentation, both in terms of the paper as well as the style of presentation. And just like His Royal Highness, the Chair of Bodo said, I remember nostalgically that yes, I watched the first SAN from the entirety of the northeastern part of Nigeria as far back as 1998. At the time when
So you have seen, this is what is obtainable in Nigeria as of today. I believe and I hope that they are watching and they will do or take the necessary step to make sure that all is done and all hands are on deck to make sure that we protect our democracy and we move Nigeria to the height that every Nigerian want Nigeria to be. If Nigeria succeed, Africa succeed. If Nigeria perish, Africa perish. So it is up to us to uphold democracy, good governance, and corrupt-free nation to allow Africa to rise to its destination with high level of mineral resources endowed in the continent to be well utilized and to develop African nation. Thank you for watching.